Um, in this video I will try to be consistent with the purpose of this channel, namely cultural Hegelianism, to show and understand the unity of culture through modern pop culture, which is actually art. So the unity of art, religion, and philosophy, by showing the unity of modern pop culture, music, movies, video games, and so on, religion, and speculative philosophy. And in this video I will try to show the unity between Silent Hill 2, the video game by Konami, a song by Lil Wayne called Mirror, and some thoughts by German thinkers Goethe, Bohm, and Hegel. So I will start by reading a quote from Goethe, the German writer. I was pleased to imagine to myself a divinity, Gottheit, which reproduces itself from all eternity. But since production cannot be thought of without multiplicity, this divinity necessarily appeared to itself at once as a second person, whom we recognize by the name of the Son. And Jakob Böhm, the German mystic, said that God cannot become conscious of himself without opposing another to himself, but this other is God himself. So God needs a mirror in order to become aware of himself, and the philosophy of Hegel is speculative philosophy. Speculum in Latin is the mirror, the ability to reflect upon reflections. And now I will quote the lyrics from the song by Lil Wayne, Mirror. Look at me when I am talking to you. You're looking at me, but I'm looking through you. I see the pain hidden in your pride. I see you're not satisfied, and I don't see nobody else. I see myself. I'm looking at the mirror on the wall. And this brings me to Silent Hill 2, the video game by Konami. It's a survival horror game, which is considered by many to be one of the greatest games ever produced. And the story is that of James, a man who is lost in a town, Silent Hill, and he's in search of his wife. He's looking for his wife, Mary, and he's attacked by monsters, and he's persecuted by Pyramid Head, which follows him, and he believes that he's surrounded by horrendous creatures. And the game starts by James looking at himself in the mirror, and then he descends into Silent Hill, and the more he explores the city, the more he realizes that the monsters are a part of him. And he meets this person, Maria, which is an idealized version of his wife, Mary. She looks like Mary, but she's more attractive, more beautiful, more sexually appealing. And Pyramid Head keeps persecuting and trying to kill Maria. And in the end, James realizes that Maria was a product of his mind, an idealization of his wife, Mary, who was sick and suffering, and he was abstracting the reality of his wife, Mary, and creating a fantasy. And he also realized that Pyramid Head, who was following him, was also a projection of his mind, trying to bring him back to reason. And at first he thought that Pyramid Head was evil, but then he realized that he himself was evil, and that Pyramid Head was just a friend, a mirror image of him, trying to show him the truth. And when he created by his mind the idea of Maria, the good, idealized vision of his wife, at the same time he created the idea of the bad, namely Pyramid Head. But the truth lies in the acceptance of what is. And in the end, he had to accept the disease of his wife Mary and accept her with all her flaws and all her beauty also, and accept this. And yeah, that's my interpretation. And people are attracted spontaneously to this video game because it expresses a divine truth. And I've tried to make the connection between German poetry, German mysticism, German philosophy with Afro-American music and Japanese video games. So, yeah.